This video is brought to you by Squarespace. Yeah, I wish. I don't have nearly enough subscribers for them to be interested in me. G'day everyone, so as you may have been able to guess by the title, this is going to be a review on the website Squarespace, because I recently used it to launch my own website. I've been wanting to start my own website for like the last 2 years, and now I finally have my own little corner of the internet. So on there is a little bit about me, there is my cosplays, there is my free patterns, also tutorials, and of course a mailing list that you should totally sign up for. Now let's rewind a bit and let me just say, I'm sure that you have seen all the ads that I have seen on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, basically anywhere if you ever go, I want to start a website. These ads are from like normal paid ads that run before videos or on Facebook, right through to sponsored posts by some of your favorite artists who have created a website using Squarespace. And I can tell you right now, I don't usually buy into that. But then I thought, let's do some research. Let's see if it's really as good as what these people are saying it is. So I did some research and apparently it was super easy to use. So I thought, okay, let's give it a try, because there is a trial period of 14 days that you can kind of create a website and then decide if this is what you want. And you don't need to put in your credit card details at that point. So I thought, you know what? Let's do this. So now I'm at the other end of the process and I wanted to ask the question, was it worth it? Well, sit down with me because I want to give you some pros and some cons that I found. And just as I mentioned before, this is not a sponsored video. I certainly used my own money to use Squarespace to build my own website. So let's start with the pros. The first pro is that I couldn't break it. Now, with someone with zero experience with building websites, except for the website that I built when I was 13 years old and it was about dolls, don't go searching for it. It's not up anymore. I really hope it's not. Oh gosh. So as someone with zero experience with building websites, the fact that I couldn't break it, like moving something over here and not figuring out how to get it back or why it popped up in the first place, was really important to me. The second thing that was really good was the fact that it was already smart. Even though I was using a desktop, it figured out what I was wanting to go for and then translated that into mobile and tablet without any kind of issues. Number 3, the fact it has a trial period. This was a lifesaver. I loved the fact that I could play around on it for 2 weeks before I even had to commit to any kind of credit card details being passed over. What I would like to add in regards to that is the fact that I did have a trial back in November and December and I kind of abandoned it. But then on about the 30th or the 31st of December, I wanted to give it another go and they allowed me to have a second trial for free. Number 4 was the help pages. The help pages overall were really easy to use and really just gave you the answers. Once again, it was that kind of smart thinking. And number 5 was the launch process. Literally from the moment that I had figured out what I wanted my channel to look like to it being live, and that included, getting my credit card details in, signing up for the plan and getting my domain, it took 10 minutes. And kind of a 6th point, which was kind of like an added bonus, was the fact that because I was doing it on New Year's, I got 20% off. And just so you know, in terms of costs, it was just under $200, but I got it for $160. Now let's talk about the cons. For me, point 1 was the templates. The templates were initially confusing as all heck. Even though I know there's other websites that offer a lot more templates and you want to offer variety, I got lost with them. I think it was the naming of the templates more than anything else. They were just random names. I would have liked something that was more generic, like Menu 1 template or Photography Studio template 1 or something like that, rather than like Adela or, a girl's name. Point number 2 is the text. I did not like the fact that I had to format my text in one section and then kind of go through to another part of the editing suite to change the font and the sizing, not to mention the color as well. I just kind of found it counterintuitive. And point number 3 of my con, but it's not really so much of a con as just me, I guess, was that it took me about 3 or 4 days of playing around on Squarespace, yelling at my computer a few times to actually get a hang of how it works. Now, I know that you guys are going to say, well, 3 days, that's actually quite short. But as someone who was kind of new to it all, I kind of wish that there was some kind of wizard or something that could just kind of take me through it in a bit more detail. Sure, there's video tutorials, but the video tutorials are only for specific things. I guess I just would have liked a little bit more of a clear introduction at the very start. It wasn't that obvious to me. So in conclusion, I would say Squarespace is, yeah, good. The ads don't really lie all that much, I must say. Those who say, oh yeah, I had a website within half an hour, you're lying. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed that honest review in regards to Squarespace. If you're thinking about using it, please let me know in the comments below. What is your website going to be about? And hey, check out my website. It's brand new and I'm so excited. All right guys, thank you so much for watching. See you later. Bye.